Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Good morning, guys. Right, sir. And in the last session, what we completed there. So I think so. We have taken only one Friday, one first class I have taken. Now again, today we are planning for this demo class. Right. So let me check one more time. All right, sir. And right, those who are attending today is the first class. Please take this URL for daily classroom notes. Note it in our notes, or maybe at least take one pic. So this is the URL. In this link only, I'm going to provide daily classroom notes. So https://tinyurl.com core Java 830 AM notes. Okay, right. Those are attending first time. Now try to take this URL. Every day classroom notes is available in this link. If any changes are available in the future, I will give the changes to you. But first of all, today onwards, maybe last class also given some points here. All right, I'm going to give the total notes in this link only. Try to utilize this. Okay. All right, sir. Now in the last class, if you observe this, what I discussed there in the Friday, like last Friday, I've taken first class. What I have discussed here, Java was provided by Sun Microsystems in three modules. What are the three modules that Java has given? First one is J2SE or Java SE, J2EE or Java EE, J2ME or Java ME. They are the three parts which are provided by Sun Microsystems. J2SE, I given few points. What is this J2SE? Actually, Java 2 Standard Edition. J2SE is what they Java 2 Standard Edition. It will provide only fundamentals of the Java programming language. It can be used to prepare standalone applications. If we design and execute any application without using client-server architecture or without distributing application logic over multiple machines, then that application is called a standalone application. Examples like what there, calendar, calculator, paint, all these are examples for it. All right, already given one diagrammatic representation. If you observe this standalone application, this is standalone application. The total application we prepared in a single mission, not on client server architecture, not by distributing application logic over multiple missions. Okay, this application is called what? Standalone application. In the same mission, we are going to prepare the application. In the same mission, we are going to compile the program. In the same mission, we are executing our application. In the same mission, we are giving input to data. In the same mission, we are getting output to data. The total scope of this application within a single mission. So this type of application is called as what? A standalone application. Understand it clearly. All right. Okay, fine. How many applications are standalone applications? If you observe this, in outside, only 5% of the applications are standalone applications. Not all the applications, only 5% of the applications are what? Standalone applications. Okay, fine. Its a direct utilization is only 5%, but its a dependency level is nearly 1000%. Why its a dependency level is 1000% there? It's a fundamental or it is a foundation for some other technologies and tools like what there for J2EE. If you want to go for second module of the Java, J2SE is required. For Android application development, for testing tools, for Salesforce, for SAP related tools, almost all 99% of the software products either directly or indirectly depending on J2SE part only. Understand it clear? Either directly or indirectly, they're depending on J2SE part only. So the J2SE part is having very good demand in outside. Right, sir. It's okay, fine. Okay, this is the story about like what there J2SE. Then what about the J2EE? Actually, J2EE is a Java 2 Enterprise Edition. Abbreviation is what? Java 2 Enterprise Edition. It will provide server-side programming. It will provide what there? Server-side programming. J2SE is able to provide fundamentals of the Java programming language. But J2EE is providing server-side programming. It can be used to prepare distributed applications or enterprise applications. At present, think of it, both are same. Distributed applications and enterprise applications, both are same at present. In the future, when I'm going to start advanced Java classes, there I will give the difference between what is distributed application, what is like what their web application, what is an enterprise application. There I will give differentiation. But at present, both are same. Here we can understand. Good. But what is this enterprise application or distributed application? If you observe this, if we design and execute any application on the basis of client server architecture or by distributing application logic over multiple machines, then that application is called a distributed application or enterprise application. What you're understanding there? If we design and execute any application on the basis of client server architecture or by distributing application logic over multiple machines, then that application is called a distributed application or enterprise application. Like now see this punch here in the diagram already given that this is client mission, this is server mission. In between these two, network communication point of view. At a client mission there is a program, client application. At server mission there is a program, server application. When we execute both the applications at a time, client program will submit request to the server. That is, client application will submit request to the network. Network will carry that request to the server side application. At server side application, program will be executed. By the execution of this program, automatically some response will be generated. That response will be submitted to the client. That is, first response will be provided to the network. Network will carry that response to the respective client. Now at a client mission, that response will be provided to the user. So this is exactly the meaning of like what their client server architecture. So on the base of this architecture, if we design and execute any application, that application is called an enterprise application or a distributed application. Understand it clearly? All right, sir. Now here, how many applications are enterprise applications or distributed applications? Observe carefully, all of you know. All right, sir. Now understand it. How many applications are enterprise applications or distributed applications? 95% of the applications are enterprise applications. Nearly how many applications there? 95% of the applications are what there? Enterprise applications. Okay, what are the various examples for 95% of the applications now? All banking applications are enterprise applications. All social network applications are enterprise applications. Banking applications in the sense, ICICI Bank application, HDFC Bank application, like this. So many applications are available. So many banks and so many applications are available. All are enterprise applications only. Social network applications, your Facebook maybe, Gmail maybe, YouTube maybe, Insta maybe, all these are come under like what their social network applications. There also be like what they enterprise applications. Understand it clearly. Next one is all insurance applications. Tata insurance or Bajaj insurance, like this, LIC for example, all these are come under like what their enterprise applications only. Nowadays maybe the trending one, all food delivery applications are what their enterprise applications. Say for example, Zomato or Swiggy or maybe Uber Eats, like different applications are available. Not only here, if you go for Domino's, for example, Domino's, they are not depending on the Swiggy and all other people there. They're tracking, they're going to maintain in their own way. So they had their own application. That is also be one of the food delivery application. Understand it clearly. Every restaurant people are maintaining their own application. At the same time, for the sake of their business point of view, they are in a contact with, they are in a commitment with what they, some third party interfaces like what they, Swiggy or Zomato, all these things. No, all these are come under like what they enterprise applications only. Next one is transportation related applications nowadays. Traveling applications or transportation applications. All these are come under like what their enterprise applications only. Best examples are like what their APS RTC, maybe TSS RTC. Next one is redbus.com, for example. All these are come under like what their, like not only here. So if you go for like might be flight services now, so many third party apps are available, or maybe each and every flight service are having, each and every flight services providers, they're having their own applications there. Indigo or maybe SpiceJet, like all these are applications are like what they're like transportation related, the domain applications now. See, in every domain, simply speaking, in every domain, in every vertical, enterprise applications are available. Sir, if I get my point or not, everywhere enterprise applications are available. Okay, good. So this is somewhat information about like what their J2EE, what we understood clearly. So okay, fine. Next one is after that, after completion of this, another thing is like what there J2ME or Java ME. J2ME, Java ME. Understand it clearly. What is the meaning of J2ME or Java ME? What you are understanding about this clearly. All right, sir. Now, 1 minute. J2ME or Java ME. What is this J2ME or Java ME? What is abbreviation for it? Java 2 Micro Edition. What is this actually? Java 2 Micro Edition. It is able to provide micro programming. It's able to provide what there? Micro programming. J2SE is able to provide fundamentals to the Java programming. J2EE is providing server-side programming. Now J2ME is providing what they micro programming. Observe carefully. What we are able to do now, it can be used to provide or prepare mobile-based applications. It can be used to prepare what they mobile-based applications. What is this mobile-based application actually? If we design and execute any application on the basis of mobile hardware architecture, if we design and execute any application on the basis of mobile hardware architecture, then that application is called a mobile based application. If any application is running on mobile hardware system, then that application is called mobile based application. All right, sir. How many applications are mobile based applications? If you observe this point now, 100% of the applications are mobile based applications. How many applications are mobile based applications now? 100% of the applications are what they're mobile based applications. Mobile application development has very good demand Mobile application development has very good demand, but J2ME is not having demand. Mobile application development has very good demand, but J2ME is not having any demand. Why? Because so many alternatives are available for mobile application development. What are the various alternatives? No, best example, Android. The moment when Android is coming into the picture, J2ME demand was completely downfall, totally fall down. J2ME, but Android is getting very good demand. At the same time, iPhone, Apple iPhone, the technology is available there for the sake of this Apple mobile screen, right? So like this, so many alternatives are available. Because of these alternatives only, J2ME is getting down totally. No demand is available for J2ME. Do this one. All right, sir. Now these are the various things here we understood clearly. But observe carefully. In Java, overall 3 modules are available. What are the 3 modules? No, J2SE, J2EE, and J2ME. Am I right or not? Out of all these 3 modules, J2SE is a platform. On the top of that platform only J2EE and J2ME are available. Not only J2EE, not only J2ME. Please recognize this. 99% of the software products, Salesforce maybe, Android maybe, Hadoop maybe, like what next one here, apart from that, SAP related tools maybe, almost all 99% of the tools and technologies, either directly or indirectly, they are dependent on the J2SE part only. No second thought for it. Get my point or not? So nowadays, every software engineer must aware one programming language. The best programming language for every software engineer is what there? Java only. That case. Now try to understand it clearly. Good. Leave this one. This is okay, fine. This is the content here what I've given there. After completion of this, all of you observe carefully one small point here I want to specify to you. Now try to understand it clearly. All of you understand it. Everybody understand these points now. For example, I'm asking one small question as per our general awareness only. Now try to answer for it. For example, I want to do a project. I want to do a project. Okay. To perform this project or to complete this project, how many phases are available in the project implementation, in the project development, or maybe in the project, in the completion of project? What are the various life cycle phases are available? I'm not talking about too much internals of this software life cycle. Just I'm asking about outlined information, the topmost phases. What are the various phases are available? We are already aware about it. The first one, the very first phase is what the analysis. Maybe where internally a number of analyses are available. Requirements gathering analysis maybe, domain analysis maybe, functional analysis maybe, like this, different a number of things are available. Just leave it, not required for us. Next one is after completion of this analysis, the next one immediately we are going to provide like what there, development part. Next one is like what there, development. When development is completed, next we are going to perform like what there, testing. Immediately we need to go for what there, testing. Okay, when testing is completed, next we have to go with like what there, production. When testing is completed, next one is like what there, production. Observe carefully, these are the topmost software life cycle phases. Under each and every phase, so many sub phases are available. I'm not moving to up to that level. Just I'm thinking about what their topmost layers, topmost phases of the software life cycle. Observe carefully, all of you know. All right, sir. Now I'm giving some clarity. Try to understand it now. Analysis phase is available. Who are going to do that analysis phase now? The topmost persons in the project hierarchy. Some business analysts maybe, or like what their architects maybe, they will participate in the analysis part. Being the developer, my participation is not available in the analysis phase. Understand my point here? So high-end people will take care about that analysis part. So I'm not going to include that here in this case. No, just leave this one, not required for us. Development part onwards, I'll be participated being the Java application developer. Somewhat related, all the remaining phases. No. All right. If we come for this development part, here, how many types of developments are available here? How many types of developments are existed? If you observe this part here, now I'm giving clarity. There are 3 types of developments are available for us. 3 types of developments here we are going to provide. What are the 3 types of developments here we are going to see now? The first one, very first one is front-end development. Front-end development. Okay, front-end development. And the second one is what? Middleware application development. The second one is like what there? Middleware application development. And the third one is back-end development. Back-end development. Now I'm using these are the in general terminology. I'm using all these terms like what there in general, generic terminology I'm using there. Of course, company to company, these terminologies are going to be changed. There is no standard way to spell out all these terminologies, but in general, what things are available, I'm discussing with you. Try to understand it clearly. First one is front-end development, middleware application development, and the next one is what there? Back-end development. All right, listen carefully. To prepare this front-end development, all of you observe carefully. To prepare this front-end development, what is this front-end development actually? For example, if we take Facebook application, when we type URL like www.facebook.com, immediately what we are getting there? A login page we are getting or not? Remember, it is a page, login page, where what we are able to see, username, password, text fields, like what there, what next one, login button, maybe in the bottom there is a link, sign up, like this, some kind of content here we are able to see. Who is preparing that page now? That page development will come under what part? What development part here? Front-end development. For example, I am completely new for this Facebook. I don't have any account as of now. I didn't prepare any account as of now. So I want to create an account. There is a link over this phrase. What is that link there? Sign up link is available. If I click on that sign up link, automatically we are able to get a registration phase. In that registration phase, we have to provide all the details, username, password, confirm password, some other details now. Then after that, if you click on register button, automatically your self is going to be registered with our facebook.com. Then after that, if you open login page, there we are getting like what there, username and password, click on login button, your home page will be open for you. In that home page, you are able to see again some images or maybe some like buttons, like some kind of content here now. This entire thing, whatever the things we are able to see, what content we are able to get visibility, all these things, all the things are come under like what there, front-end application development. To prepare this front-end application development, what technologies we require, what exactly the technologies and the tools we require there. If you observe this, the very first one, the very fundamental one is what there, HTML. All of you observe carefully. I'm going to give clarity on the technologies and tools which are available under the front-end development. Now here, what we require here, observe carefully. First one is like what I'm telling to you, HTML, CSS, then after this Bootstrap, then after this JavaScript, Bootstrap, then what next one here? Apart from this JavaScript, after this JavaScript, jQuery, this part is called as basic UI technologies. These are what they're basic UI technologies. Understand it clearly? I'm writing this one, basic UI. Observe carefully. All right, sir. Then after this, apart from this basic UI, Some frameworks are available. What are the various frameworks? No, Angular. Next one is what there, React JS, and so on. Some other content here. These are frameworks for the UI development. These are like what there, frameworks for the UI development. Another thing is available, Node.js. Node.js is available. That is server-side technology. That is not come under like what there, UI part. That means user interface part. That is for server-side technology. Alternative to Java, but no demand for it. Nowadays, nobody is thinking about Node.js content. Leave this one, not required for us. Front-end development, we are going to do with these many technologies only. Answer my point here. Technologies and frameworks, I'm telling there. Basic UI, Angular, and React. Maybe Vue.js, like different things are available, but not required. React.js is having very good demand nowadays. Previously, Angular is having some demand, but when compared with React.js at present, Angular is somewhat in lagging, somewhat in down. But React.js is having very good demand. Maybe today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow, whatever it may be. Before going to join with the company, as you are the Java developer, you must aware about React.js. There is a completeness in our UI part. But if you want to learn React.js now, you should know about like what their basic UI. Basic UI is a mandatory if you want to go for UI technology such. Answer my point clearly. So these are the various things here we have to understand. Okay, now I'm telling to you clearly, either Angular or React.js, not both. Of course, if you know both, well and good. Added advantage only. Always more technologies are suggestible in our resume. If you know both Angular and React.js, well and good. Well, if you get my point or not? Okay, leave this one here clearly. After that, now coming to the middleware application development. Front end point we understood. Say for example, registration page is available. In the registration page, I entered some data. What data I entered? No, username, password, password, qualifications, mobile numbers, address details, or some details here I entered. Almost all 10 to 50 number of fields are available where I entered my data. When I click on register button, when I click on like what there, register button, observe carefully. When we click on this register button, automatically the data will come to what there, data will come to the server side application. This is at a client browser. That entire front end is available at client browser. When we provide data, automatically that data and the request will come to server side program. At server side program, what it will do now, it will get the data and it will store the data into the repositories, maybe backend system onto the databases. The data is going to be stored onto the databases. Observe carefully. Who will take the data from front end? Who is performing validations over the data? Who is performing business logics? After completion of the business logic, final data is created. Who is going to store that final data into the databases now? That everything could be done by middleware application. That everything will be performed by what there? Middleware application. Come again, what I'm telling there. In a front end, we are going to enter the data as the user. At a server side application is available, it will take the data, validate the data, process the data, implementing business logics and everything. After that, some raw data is remaining, final data is remaining. That final data will be stored onto the databases now. But who will perform this entire process here? That could be done by our server side application, that is middleware application. Got my point or not? All right. To perform this middleware application or to prepare this middleware application or to do this middleware application development, here also we are going to use a set of technologies. A set of technologies here we are going to use. What are the set of technologies here we are going to use there? All of you understand it clearly. First one is, if we use Java, then it is about Java based technologies. If we use Python for it, Python based technologies. If we use .NET, .NET based technologies. Now anyway, we are in Java, we are talking about Java. So now here we are going to understand like what there, core Java, right? It's a fundamental part. Without core Java, nothing is going to be happen. With the core Java only, everything is going to be happen. Core Java. advanced Java in our terminology. I'm telling there. Okay, advanced Java, core Java, advanced Java. Next one is like what there, Hibernate. For the sake of database interaction, Hibernate. After this Hibernate, then what next one here? We can understand Spring. Next one is what there, Spring Boot. Next one is what there, microservices. Then after this microservices, what next one here we are able to have there, web services nowadays, and so on and so on and so on. If anything is remaining, we can understand so many technologies. All of you observe carefully. This is Java. Exactly in this location, that Java is going to be utilized. Middleware application development, server side application. To prepare that, the Java and its related technologies are available. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? That's nice. Good. All right, sir. After understanding this middleware application development, what last one can know? Backend system. Please observe carefully. I have a registration page now. In that registration page, I entered some data. Middleware application has taken the data, validating the data, process the data, applying some business rules and regulations. Finally, some data is remaining. The data I must preserve for future requirements. For future processing purpose, some data I have to maintain in my application. But where our application has to store the data if you want to remember for every time, if you want to maintain the data in our application for long run, then we have to maintain the data in the databases or not. Some backend systems here we have to use or not. Right, sir. What backend systems here in general we are going to use there? That backend systems are nothing but like what they, we can understand the database technologies like what there, Oracle, or the database technologies like what there, MySQL, and so on and so on. Nowadays, for Java application development, Oracle is one of the database and MySQL is another one. These two only we are going to use max for Java application development. Of course, if you go for like what there, .NET applications, if you take now, where SQL Server is the database. In general, compatibility I'm telling them, but there is no standardization for it. Even for Java applications also we can use SQL Server. For .NET applications also we can use Oracle and MySQL, nothing else. Got it or not? But the point is compatibility is what there. Java application development, in the sense what backend technologies are coming into the picture now, Oracle and MySQL. These two things are coming into the picture. Guys, all of you are following or not? At the end of the story, I'm able to give why I'm discussing all these points now. But we need to understand which technology and which location, which technologies for which purpose. We need to understand minimum. That's why I'm explaining all the points clearly. Right, sir. Good. Finally, front-end development, pages and everything, middleware application development, business logic. Next one is a back-end development, Oracle or maybe MySQL. This entire thing is come under like what their development part. This entire thing is like what their development part. Understand my point clearly? Okay. Application is developed. Myself is a Java application developer. I completed my application totally, front-end development, middleware application development, back-end application development, everything I completed. Personally, I tested my application in my own way. Unit testing, I performed my own testing. Developer level testing has done by using some JUnit tools, by using some Mockito or whatever it may be. I completed my testing part over my project. And then after that, what I have to do now, I need to move my project to the testing phase or not. After the development part, I need to move my project to the testers or not. The testers will do the standard testing process for my project. Developer level testing is different, testers level testing is different. They will do that overall testing, domain testing, functionality testing, then QA, whatever it may be, whatever the testing is required, everything they can do, they can perform. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? All right. Now, all of you observe carefully here what I am telling to you. Testing phase here we are going to do now. To perform this testing, what are the various things here we are going to use there? Observe carefully. To perform this testing, nowadays, manual plus Selenium are getting demand. Manual and Selenium. Selenium is one of the technology or framework, whatever it may be, to perform the testing process here. So that is required for testing. No, that is required clearly. Observe carefully. What's the point here I'm telling you? Okay, fine. Now it is completed, sir. The next one is what there? Production environment. What is this production phase here? No? Okay, before that, if you observe the testing now, testers will check our entire application end to end. Every corner of the application will be checked functionally and coding point of view also. Observe carefully. Testing is completed. Testing is complete. One simple example I'm telling there. What exactly the testers they are going to do now? One simple example. For example, if you prepare an application for TSSRTC, I prepared one application. Understand it clearly. For example, I want to go for a book a ticket option, book ticket, a module is available. Okay, I prepared some implementation part, but what tester is thinking there, he will run that book ticket module, automatically ticket booking form will come there, where source, destination, two options are available. For example, if I give Hyderabad is a source, destination is Mumbai, for example, then I need to get number of kilometers, for example, and charges for the overall distance that I have to provide. Am I right or not? Understand it clearly. Okay, then Hyderabad to Mumbai, maybe for example 1200 kilometers or maybe some 1300 kilometers, like this we have some number of kilometers, that's okay, fine, or maybe 700 kilometers, or I don't know, some kilometers. The charges, how much is the charge for it, that also we must be provided here, maybe 1500 or maybe 2000, or depending on the classes what we are going to select. Like this we have to get something. But what testers will think now, they will give sources what their Hyderabad, again they will give destination is what the same Hyderabad. First they will check Hyderabad to Mumbai, number of kilometers and number of everything is fine or not. Now next one is what they're able to do, they will give Hyderabad is a source and a destination is what they're again Hyderabad. What it has to appear, the total journey, duration of journey is what there, some 0. Next one is what there, total distance is what there, 0. Charges will be what there, 0. In the note we have to provide, no bus service is available from Hyderabad to Hyderabad. Yes, sir. Got my point or not? Testers will think in this way also. That is the main view of testing. Yes, sir. Are you follow or not? See, nowadays might be police people are doing some interrogation, right? They can do that interrogation every corner, right? The same job is available for what their testers. Answer my point again. If police department is taking any one particular case, no, they will analyze that case in every corner, in all corners, from all directions. They have to start their interrogation. Am I right or not? The same thing is going on with what the testers. Every corner of the application they will test. In every direction of the application they will test. In every corner, in every direction, if our application is passed, then only that project will be moved toward their production mode. What is that production mode here? What is the meaning of it now? The production mode is nothing but what they're giving our entire application to the client or maybe customer, whatever it may be. Client will keep that application in live. Client will keep that application in what they're live in the sense what they on real-time servers, on real-time databases. That application is accessed by public in the sense real customers. That production mode is going to be stored there. Now tell me, all of you now tell me, listen, all of you listen carefully. Production mode, if you want to keep your application in production, first of all our application must be deployed into a server or not. Remember my point, our application must be deployed into a server or not. So definitely we require one server. The client has to maintain a server, right? Maintaining server in the sense is not like much easy. There we require some infrastructure, very good infrastructure we require, costful. Every component in that infrastructure must be a licensed one. We should not use normal infrastructure, normal components. Understand my point here? To maintain a server, real-time server, you must require license. We have to take it. Operating system here we have to take. Understand my point here? What operating system here we require now? Tell me. Operating system is not like Windows. Definitely we have to take what that some other operating systems maybe. Okay, we have to maintain that other operating system. In general, we are going to use what there Linux. Understand my point here? Then after that, real-time servers here we required. For that real-time servers and its infrastructure here we have to maintain. Understand my point clearly? After completion of this, we have to go for the deployment process. Deployment process here we have to do. After completion of this deployment process, there we need to go for like what there now monitoring in the sense what there continuous monitoring is required on the production server. What monitoring is required? When a crowd is increasing, when a traffic is increasing, is my application is able to provide services or not? Is my server is able to handle all these many requests or not? Our threading is sufficient or not? Internal connection pooling is sufficient or not? Is it required to increase the memory for this entire application or not? Is it required to increase the pool size or not? Is it required to increase the threading size or thread pool size or not? The total monitoring is required. Of course, in my application, 10 services are available. Every service is running fine or not. Time to time, we have to check the health of our application. The server, the services are in up or not every time. The services are down or not. Sir, all of you get my point or not? So these many things we have to monitor clearly. All right, sir. Now here mainly here it is what the deployment and monitoring. These are the two things which are mainly under what their production mode. Right, sir? To perform deploying and to perform monitoring, so we require so many tools now. All these tools are come under like what their DevOps tools. All these tools are come under like what their DevOps tools. So number of DevOps tools are available. All of you guys observe carefully. Moreover, now understand it clearly. Nowadays, maintaining one operating system in its infrastructure, maintaining servers and its infrastructure, it is not much easy for the client people, for the customers or clients. No, they have to put amounts of money. So moreover, maintenance problems will come. Companies are unable to maintain their own. In their own, they are unable to maintain that production servers and production operating systems, production databases, of course, and all. I'll forget my point or not. So to maintain all these things, nowadays companies are depending on some third-party vendors. The third-party vendors are what? Cloud providers. Cloud providers. Companies are nowadays, previously companies are maintaining in their own way the total infrastructure. Now it is not required. Some third-party people are giving the total maintenance of our entire infrastructure. That third-party people are what? They're cloud providers. Who are the best cloud providers nowadays in outside? No, the first one is like what? There AWS. Am I right or not? Next one is what? There Azure. Next one is what? There GCP. What is the GCP? No, Google Cloud Platform. So they are the three best cloud providers nowadays. Of course, so many other organizations are also available, but the topmost cloud providers in outside is what? They AWS, Amazon Web Services. Next one is what? Their Microsoft Azure. Next one is Google GCP, Google Cloud Platform. They are the best cloud providers in outside. AWS is a bit costable, but services are very good. Azure is also bit costable, services are okay, second place. But GCP is less cost, but giving services is also be ordinary. Understand my point here? So in outside and compared with all the three things now, AWS is in the first place. Depending on your caliber, if you want to put, might be some, if you want to accommodate these AWS services, no, just we can use it. Nowadays might be maximum companies are using what? Their AWS cloud. For what purpose? There to maintain server and its infrastructure, to maintain database and its infrastructure, to maintain what there and operating systems and its infrastructure, and their maintenance also. Everything could be managed by AWS people. Just it's a matter of pay with the bills. It's a matter of giving the bills and every month. That's enough. But everything could be taken care by that cloud providers clearly for us. Automatically, maintenance problems are reduced from our company or not. Automatically, the best services will be provided to the customers or not. Customers will satisfy about our requirement or our application or not. Ultimately, business is going to be increased or not. So because of that reason here, we required in the production that cloud is required, deployment and monitoring we have to take care. For that purpose, we are going to use a set of tools. That set of tools are nothing but what? Their DevOps tools. And moreover, if you want to understand it, now here we require the operating system like what? There Linux operating system we required. In a cloud for maintaining servers and everything, Windows is not at all suitable. Windows operating system is for the sake of only entertainment, user friendly, just for the sake of playing the video games, for the sake of playing the PUBG or something else. No, but it is not for the sake of like what? The actual server environment. Okay, for server environment, what operating system is suitable? Linux operating system is suitable, Solaris is suitable, and so on. Some other operating systems are suitable, but not Windows. So here we required what there, Linux also be here, we required clearly. So to maintain all of them, here we are going to use cloud. Then inside this, we are going to think much about like what there, deployment and monitoring. The deployment and monitoring, everything could be done by a set of tools. The set of tools are like what there, DevOps tools. Finish. Now here, this is about our overall complete project development, project implementation. Now I'm asking one question to all of you guys. All of you observe carefully. What is the question here I'm giving to you? If you want to prepare your project end to end, just I'm asking, if you want to complete your project right from starting point to ending point, what technologies and tools here we require? Categories wise, I'm telling to you. First, I'm in Java development. I'm in Java developer, and that way I'm going to provide it. First one is what is required. Now tell me Java related technologies. Just pair up all the technologies. Already I given all the technologies in the diagram here. Pair up all the technologies. Core Java is required or not? Core Java is required, right? And second one is like what there? Advanced Java is required. Next one is what there? Third one is what there? Hibernate is required. And fourth one is what there? Spring is required. Next one is what there? Spring Boot is required. Next one is like what there? After this, microservices is required. And next one is like what there? Then after this, web services is required. Up to this part is like what there? Java. Yes, sir. Up to this part is what there? Java. After this Java, next one is, think about it, front end development is going on. For doing this front end development, what is required? Basic UI is required or not? Can you tell me what is that basic UI? HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, jQuery, all these are come under what there? Basic UI. So basic UI is required. After this, frameworks are available. What are the frameworks? No. Now here we can understand Angular or React.js. Either of these, both are not required. But if you know both of them, well and good. Okay, fine. Angular. Okay, now I want to take it as a separate count here. Don't worry. Angular, and the next one is like what there? React.js. It's okay. This is UI part now. Next one is a backend development is available or not? What is that backend development here? One database is required. Priority for it is what there? Oracle, of course. Oracle, then along with that MySQL also, if you know, that will be well and good. If you know one database, we can work with any other databases easily. Just we can map that from one database to another database. Easily we can manage it. It's okay. Now tell me, backend is also be completed. What next one here? Apart from this, no production related technologies are available or not? Pre-production, post-production, like this, some kind of things are available. What are the various things? No. First of all, we require Linux operating system. After completion of this Linux operating system, cloud is required here. No. What is that cloud here? That means like what there? AWS is required. Apart from this AWS, now the point is what there? DevOps tools are required. So many tools are available. Jenkins maybe, Kubernetes maybe, Chef maybe, like this. So many tools are available. Later maybe in the DevOps content, we are able to get all the set of technologies and tools there. No need to worry for it. So, and so on. If anything is remaining here, these many things are available. Is it all of you are getting clarity or not? Okay, fine. 2 minutes of time. Put more concentration. I'm going to give one conclusion. By that we can understand what we are doing, for what purpose we are discussing all of them. Easily we can understand. Listen carefully. If we take 5 to 6 years back, before pandemic, before corona, 5 to 6 years back, if we take, okay, what happened, how this application development is going on, all of you listen carefully. This entire part is a development or not? This entire, of course, I didn't include it testing here. Testing is also required. Am I right or not? Okay, fine. Now here at the end here, I want to provide this testing. No, just give a minute of time. Okay, now 15. Here I want to provide what there? Testing tools, for example. This entire thing is a middleware application development or not? Nice. This entire thing is a UI development or not? Nice. This entire thing is what their backend development or not? Good. And this part is nothing but what their one team. That means one thing. What is about this one? Production environment. Or maybe in other words, we may say that who will perform these things? No, operations. Okay, I will talk about it. And this is one separate thing. Am I right or not? Overall, how many parts are available here? Come on, how many parts are available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts are available. Project is single, but 5 different parts are available. In the conventional development, in the previous development, world end days, how companies are going to develop all the things now. For Java application development, middleware application development, one separate team, Java team. For front-end development, front-end team, a separate team, second team. Each team may contains, depending on the volume, each team contains like what, depending on requirement. Java development team may be 10 members. UI development may be 4 to 5 members. Next one is what there, backend team 2 to 3 members. Another team, backend team. Next one is what there, this operations team. Now I want to say something else. Java team. Next one is what there, UI, front-end development team. Next one is what there, backend team. All right, sir. Backend team is a separate team. Next one is in the backend team, maybe max 3 to 4 members only, not more than that. After that, operations team. Operations team mainly putting focus on what there, maintaining the total infrastructure. After that, deploy the application, monitor the application. This is only the responsibilities of like what there, operations team. Then after this, before this operations team here, what I am telling there, testing team, QA team, understand it clearly. QA, quality and analysis team, a separate team is available. Like this, these many teams have to be worked together to complete a particular project. All together, how many teams now? Tell me. Come on, guys. How many teams here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams have to be worked together. I get my point or not? Overall, these teams are maybe distributed in a single, maybe domestic, or maybe in like what there in off-source also, maybe in outside also, outside of India also, no, in a different locations. Finally, these many teams have to be worked. Altogether, 40 to 50 developers, 40 to 50 engineers must work for this a single project. Yes, sir. All of you get my point on that. 40 to 50 members have to work together to complete a single project. Even though that project is a minimum, medium scale project, but still 40 to 50 members, either directly or indirectly, they must work for this particular project. Got it or not? Simple. Remember one more small point here. For example, when a project is in a development part, which development? Application development, business implementation. When a project is in middleware application development, what is the job of the front-end developer? What is the job of the what backend team is doing? What operations team is doing? What QA team is doing? They're totally vacant or not? They're totally vacant or not? They're not having any work when the Java application development is going on. For example, when UI development is going on, what is the job of the Java team? What is the work for Java team? What these backend people are doing? What this operations team is doing? What this QA team is doing? When the project is in backend development, it's okay. When the project is in like what the testing, for example, QA team, what is the job of the Java developers? Already they completed their work. What is the job of the UI team? What is the job of the backend team? Understand it here. When one phase is going on, all remaining phase people are vacant or not? They are relaxing or not? They are relaxed or not? Understand my point here? So when one domain work is going on, when one particular part work is going on, remaining developers are relaxed. They are not having any work. It's the loss to the company or not? Company is paying salaries every month or not? Then it's loss to the company or not? Sir, all of you are getting my point or not? That's why, because of these losses only, at present, last from 5 to 6 years or maybe 10 years onwards, almost all the companies are changing their strategy over their employees. What strategy they are implementing, what they changed their strategy, they understand it clearly. They are trying to recruit the developer. They are trying to recruit a software engineer who must have knowledge on middleware application development, backend development, and like what their front end development, and what next one here, operations team related information, QA. A single Java, a single engineer, software engineer must have knowledge on all the technologies and all the tools, right from starting point of your project to ending point of your project. Now companies are hiring only this type of software engineers. The name for this type of software engineers, the name for this type of software engineers is like what there, full stack Java developers. The name for this particular member is like what there, full stack Java developers. Full stack Java developers. Nowadays, this term is trending in outside. Nowadays, this term is trending in outside. Every company is looking for full stack Java developer only. Who is that full stack Java developer? That full stack Java developer is a developer who must have development environment knowledge and QA knowledge and operations knowledge and everything. That means, observe carefully, development part, QA part, front end development, back end development, and production environment. That means operations related of things, no, and QA team, everything must be availed by a single developer. Why? Because, for example, if you have full stack Java developer, what he able to do now? When the project is in middleware application development, he will involve in the middleware application development. When the project is in UI development, then he will involve in UI development. When the project is in backend development, we will involve in backend development. When a project is in operations now, that means production there, we will involve in the production issues now. When the project is in testing now, we will involve in what there, testing here now. Sir, all of you get my point or not? But single developer is not going to be vacant. He always is able to have some work. Now it will be an advantage to the companies or not? Automatically they can reduce their cost or not? Development cost they can reduce or not? Infrastructure cost they're able to reduce or not? So because of that reason only, nowadays every company is looking for what developer can know? Full stack Java developer. In the case, for example, for my application, I'm not using Java, .NET I'm using there. Which developer is required? Full stack .NET developer. For example, in the middleware application, I'm not using Java and .NET, I'm using Python. There, who is required? No, full stack Python developer is required. As all of you are following or not? What is the meaning of full stack Java developer now? So this is what exactly the requirement of the full stack Java developer. Now tell me, if one person is doing all this work, or previously teams, multiple teams are doing this entire work, which one is advantage to the companies? No. One developer is doing this entire work is an advantage to the companies or not? Companies are utilizing their employees in effective manner or not? So that's why full stack Java developers are having very good demand nowadays in outside. At present, the situation is like what there. If you go to any company where if you say that myself, I want to be in only Java, I don't want to involve in all the remaining phases, in the sense, companies will not take to you. Companies will not hire you. Companies are looking for only the developers who are able to have knowledge on all the technologies, all the top end. That means all end-to-end project implementation. There is nothing but what there, full stack Java developers. Because of this reason only, full stack Java developers are getting very good demand in outside. Sir, all of you are getting it or not? Fine, sir. Now observe carefully. Full stack Java developers, how much it is required? No, I found one funny video in outside in the YouTube. I think I identified there one funny video. I want to show that video. I think some other organization has given that video there. Now let me check this one here. 1 minute. I want to show one video here. Just it's a funny. I found it in social media. Just I downloaded. I want to show that. Now try to watch it one time here. But before that, I want to explain something. No, right? Observe carefully. Some fire accident is available. Is going on. 1 minute. Everybody is looking for a person. Please check the subtitles are available. Kiran, whose name is Kiran. That's the point here. Then he is not full stack Kiran. They are looking for still Kiran. So that is the importance of like what there full stack. I think you understood the intention here. There might be some accident is going on there, some fire things is going on there in the company, but every engineer is looking for one Kiran. Who is that Kiran? First they identify one Kiran, but he is not full stack Kiran, but they are looking for what there full stack Kiran. He is an important resource. Finally, they are saying what there full stack Kiran is an important. Understand it clearly what I'm telling you. Of course, that noise is voice is not coming. That's why you're not understanding. But try to check in YouTube. You may identify that. One time we can see this. What is the importance of it? See, even companies are promoting that full stack Java developers even in this way also. So this is the importance of like what the full stack Java development. Everybody understand it clearly. Right, sir. It's okay, fine. Now, after understanding all these things now, yeah, the same thing I given in the document here. Previously I prepared this one. Same thing I given in the document. Just if we open it, there we can see this now. In this entire full stack Java development, okay, now get before that, what courses that Durgasoft is offering, if we come for this with respect to the Java, 4 types of batches here we are providing. All of you guys understand it clearly. First one is what there, only core Java. That's one thing. Basic Java package. In basic Java, core Java, advanced Java, Oracle and basic UI. Complete Java package. Core Java, Hibernate, core Java, advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, microservices, web services, complete Java, but Oracle and basic UI. Full stack Java. This is full-fledged. Full stack Java. Core Java, advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, microservices, web services, Oracle, basic UI, Angular or React.js, Linux, AWS, DevOps, and testing tools. All the things are available. Even their durations also be provided rough durations only. But when it comes to the content here, maybe then few more days I'm going to take now to complete our courses anyway. This is like what their full stack Java. In this entire full stack Java, my participation or my responsibility is what their total Java. Complete Java, right from core Java to up to web services. This is 70% of your weightage. In the full stack Java developer, Java content is what there 70% weightage. Remaining things are what there next 30% only. Okay, up to this box, I'm going to take the classes now. Remaining concepts, our team members, that means our other trainers are going to take the classes. Even that in Durgasoft, other trainers are also be having very good experience. Every trainer is having minimum 10 years of experience in understand as well as in like what there in the teaching point of view. So we are able to get very good environment. So myself, I will take the responsibility up to what there 7 courses here. The total Java part I will take. Java development I'm going to take up to web services. Recognize the point here, what I'm telling you clearly. It's okay. They are the batches information here I'm telling to you. All right, sir. Apart from this, what is the plan of action? Full stack Java, how I'm planning for it. Listen, all of you know, full stack Java, how I'm planning for it. Try to understand it clearly. Full stack Java plan is what there. I'm going to take the total 70% of your full stack Java weightage, no? So every day I'm going to take 2 slots. Every day I'm going to take what there 2 slots. My slots are also be fixed. What are my slots actually? But today might be demo classes I'm taking at 8:30 to 10 o'clock. Few days on I'm going to take this 8:30 to 10 o'clock. Your official time for our Java is what there 10 to 11:30. Please remember this point. Your official timing for Java is what there 10 to 11:30. But I'm going to use two slots there. For core Java onwards, I'm going to take 2 slots now. 10 to 11:30 and 11:30 to 1 also I'm going to use. Please remember this, and very first day itself I'm telling to you 10 to 11:30, 11:30 to 1 now. These 2 slots also I'm going to use, but fundamental classes I'm going to take what there 8:30 to 10 o'clock also. Answer my point here. Next to 4 to 5 days of time, 3 to 4 days of time, 8:30 to 10 on I'm going to take the classes. After that, I will start slowly 10 to 11:30 classes and 11:30 to 1 also I'm going to take. But 11:30 to 1 few days only, 8:30 to 10 few days only, but 10 to 11:30 is going on continuously. I'm giving that, clarify. But few days of time only, 3 slots here we have to attend. But finally, we are going to understand for core Java only 1 slot, 10 to 11:30. At 11:30 to 1, I'm going to take further advanced Java classes after completion of some topics in core Java. Parallel, I'm going to start it. All together, finally, 2 slots are my slots. remaining time in a day, morning 7 o'clock to night 9 o'clock, batches are going to be started at Durgasoft. 2 slots, 10 to 1 is my slots. Remaining time we can utilize for remaining courses. Guys, all of you get my point or not? So 2 slots are totally for me. What are the 2 slots? No, 10 to 1. But immediately, not immediately. At present, I am taking class at 8:30 to 10 o'clock only. But after a few days of time, I will set at your timing there. 10 to 1 o'clock is the timing officially for my classes. If it is full stack Java or core Java or whatever it may be, 10 to 1 is my time here. Remaining courses, other technologies are going to be provided for you. Inquire at our office there when Oracle is going to be started, when after that when UI classes are going to be started. Try to find out this. After that we can plan for what there all the other content clearly. Yes guys, all of you get my point or not? We can inquire at our office there. Number of batches are going to be started every week. New batches are going to be started there. At any particular week we can start our content. But along with this Java, at present, what courses here we are able to understand? If it is a case now, what courses we are going to understand? What courses we can start from right from today? If you think about it, I think that immediately today classes may not be available, but in the next within a week of days of time, parallel to Java, what courses we can start there? Oracle we can start, DevOps we can start, basic UI technologies we can start. 3 courses we can start immediately. If you want to be in full stack Java, these 3 courses we can start immediately along with the core Java. Answer my point, Kerno. So after completion of these concepts here, then you can plan for some other courses, Kerno. But along with the Java, immediately we can start with what there, Oracle, and what next one, Kerno, basic UI. Next one is what there, DevOps. These 3 things we can start immediately. Depending on the batches availability, we can check with our front office there. We can start with this content immediately. But today here I'm taking like what there, Java classes. No, 10 to 1 is our official timing. But 8:30 to 10 maybe is going on few days of time only. After that, permanently we have to come at what time? No, 10 to 1 only. Please recognize this point clearly. What I'm telling you. Yes, sir. All of you are getting clarity or not? Right, so now this is the story here. We can understand. No. After this, after understanding that, as my participation, what I said to you, my participation is like what there, Java. Am I right or not? So I'm going to start this Java classes here. In this Java, first I will start like what there, J to SE, that means core Java in our terminology. Core Java content here I'm going to start. Inside this core Java, what I am going to discuss there. First of all, I want to give some explanation about all the concepts, what I'm planning there. Core Java, in core Java, what exactly the concepts here I'm going to plan there. I'm going to take some content here. I'll give a list of concepts here. Of course, I think in the Friday, if you are attended there, you may get some WhatsApp message. Have you got that WhatsApp message there? No? I think with the total syllabus content, you might be aware about the total WhatsApp information there. Or else if you are not getting it, today we are able to receive that message now, where nearly 60 pages document is available. In the WhatsApp message, we are able to get what there, 60 pages document is available. If you open the document, syllabus is available on each and every topic. Mail also we are able to get. In the case if you are given your mail IDs, no, either mail or in WhatsApp maybe, we are able to get the total syllabus document here. Got it or not? So there we can see, we can check for what there, that entire content kernel, syllabus and everything we are able to identify there clearly. Sir, got it or not? Right, so now this is exactly the view here I'm telling there. It's okay, fine. But that core Java content explanation may take some time here. Today might be within 5 minutes I'm unable to complete it. No. So tomorrow I want to continue this part. Tomorrow I will explain the total core Java content. After that, official syllabus I'm going to start on tomorrow for core Java. 8:30 to 10 only, few classes only, introduction class only. After that we have to attend our class at what time? You know, 10 to 11:30 and 11:30 to 1, 2 slots. No, few days of time, 10 to 11:30 only we are going to take. At 11:30 to 1 I will start advanced Java classes there. Parallel I'm going to start all the content clearly. By that we are able to have it now. Just leave that schedule information to me. As per my plan, you can follow that easily. We are able to understand everything. Just I will take care about the total scheduling and everything. I'll give some time to time some roadmap to you. Try to follow the roadmap in a less time, in a short time. We are able to complete our content clearly. Yes, sir. Are you getting it or not? So shall we meet on tomorrow? That's it. Tomorrow, definitely I'm going to start like what there, our actual syllabus without failure. Tomorrow onwards, we can continue the classes. Effectively, we are able to understand the content. Once again, I'm telling you, if any of you are not having this classroom notes link, whatever the things are explained here, now try to take this URL here. In that URL only, Today's class notes is also be available. Then videos. The starting classes videos are available in Durga Sopcha YouTube channel. There, that starting class videos are available. Or maybe I think for the people also, our admin people are sending that videos also. Even last class and today's class videos are also be provided. Now we can check with our admin people that they're able to provide that videos to you know. But this is only classroom notes link up. Whatever the content I am typing here, everything we are able to get it automatically. That's it. That's all, guys. That's all for today. I'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for attending demo class. Thank you. Yeah, guys, and I'm providing recordings for every class. Every class recordings will be provided. One time, just contact with the admin people. They will provide to you that environment. Yes, ma'am. Hmm. Yeah. ఇదే కదా కోర్ జావా అనేది ఇప్పుడు మీకు రేపు నుంచి కోర్ జావా సిలబస్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం రేపు నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది ఓకేనండి నో ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చేసాను పర్లేదు రేపు నుంచి కోర్ జావా ఏంటి ఓకే ఓకే అండ్ మీరు ఆ సార్ బ్యాచ్ చూస్తున్నా లేకపోతే నా బ్యాచ్ కోసమా రేపు నుంచి వచ్చేసండి అప్పుడు లాస్ట్ టైం నేర్చుకున్నారా ఓకే 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 హ్యాపీ నో ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చేసండి కంటెంట్ మీకు ఎఫెక్టివ్గా వస్తుంది ఏం డౌట్ లేదు ఈవెన్ నేను కాంప్రమైజ్ అని మీరైనా సరే ఇబ్బంది లేదు థ్యాంక్ యూ No, see the point what I'm telling you, services are very same. Any type of project, maybe .NET project or Java project or Python project, that services. What services there? Like monitoring, all the tools are very same. Yeah, but the point is what? If you want to deploy a project, no, if it is in Java side, Java project is required. Okay, for Java project, environment should be different. That environment must be created separately. If it is a Python project, for Python project, some other environment is required. That environment we should provide. Say for example, for Java, so many servers are available. Java application servers are available that we have to manage. If it is a Python, some other servers are available that we have to maintain. If it is .NET, for some other servers are available that we have to maintain. But as the cloud provider, it should take care about all these environments. Any type of environment, if you require, no, it has to be provided. But correspondingly, charges are going to be applied.
What about the coding? Sir, Java coding for AWS and Python coding for AWS are different also?
Yeah, that we have to understand that coding and AWS both are not related. See what that AWS is providing. I prepared already my Java project. My project is ready. My coding is done. Everything is completed. That I have to deploy. To deploy that, I require a server. Who will provide that server? AWS will provide server. Cloud provider will provide server. So for coding point of view, AWS both are not related. For a deployment point of view, AWS is providing server. Which server we require, that server is provided by AWS. There we are going to deploy it. For development point of view, no relation with what there AWS. But the point for deployment or from a monitoring point of view, AWS services we require. So for the purpose, we are going to use AWS. AWS is providing one type of services, one type of environment for Java project, another environment for what there Python project, another environment is for what there .NET project. So which environment is required, that we have to create in our AWS. AWS is providing some services. Which services we required, we have to consume that services. As per that only, we are going to go for some charges and all the things. That's a part of the AWS. It's a cloud provider. Just it is a cloud provider. Infrastructure.
All the coding sir, is same.
Obviously, that's what I'm telling there. For Java, we require one type of environment. Python is required another type of environment, maybe servers or database or whatever it may be. For .NET, another type of environment is required. The specific environment we have to be select from AWS. AWS is able to provide all the types of environments. Okay. Same. Service names are same. But how the services you are consuming is different.
All the students pulling that all the different parties different. Actually, the development is different.
Yeah.
All the parties same.
Yeah. That entire outline content is same. But how to move for specification, that is different.
Development is different.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, please. What's that year?
I passed out in 2018.
2018. Okay, nice.
That I prepared for government job, but I think I will enter in IT industry.
Okay, fine. Then you completed your B.Tech, no? B.Tech in which branch?
Computer science.
Computer science. Nice, good.
So, sir, is there any problem in future to place me?
Nothing, sir. Nothing. See,
I hope.
I understood your situation there. No, sir, the present.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got simple interview tries.
Here, no? Yeah, the one what I'm telling there. Here it is not like any job guarantee program, but understood. Then within my hand, almost all 50 plus companies are available. Regularly, we are in touch with them. We used to invite them every week now. So as per their requirement, they will come here. They will conduct the drives. But the drives maximum in Amirpet institutes, the companies are going to conduct only freshers drives, not experienced drives. You know already, if they are coming to the Amirpet for the sake of experience, no, it would be like what their fake experience only max cases. So no company will come here for experience drives. They will conduct in their own way experience drives. But automatically we are going to give that type of information also. But the point is what here in Durgasoft, what drives are going on here? Freshers drives. Not only in Durgasoft, in every institute, the freshers drives are only be going on. But in your case, what I'm telling there, don't apply as a fresher for any company. First, learn all the concepts thoroughly, perfectly. Then try to keep 3 to 4 years of experience in your resume. Then you can apply for the companies. Yeah, nothing, sir. What I'm telling you here, we are teaching the content is also be not like as a fresher. We are going to teach the content for the people, those who required minimum 3 to 4 years of experience, how much knowledge they required. Up to that level, we are going to teach the content. Here, our content, today's our content is like what their experienced persons, how much knowledge they require. Up to that, we are going to teach, not only for freshers. So then automatically it will be useful for the experienced people also now. So with that, with our knowledge, we can keep happily 3 to 4 years of experience in our resume.
Actual skill is important.
Yeah, exactly the point I'm telling you.
So, sir, how can you get means, some certificate?
So yeah, that's why number of consultancies are available there in outside. Just we can check with that shit.
You also provided some real-time project or
Yeah, the point what I'm telling to you, part of our course automatically we are going to complete some modules wise. The development point of view, that modules if you practice effectively, that's more than sufficient to complete a project in your company. Understand my point? But there is no separate course for real-time project development, real-time application development now.
after experience.
Yeah.
If I take
Yeah, then for giving experienced person knowledge in the sense is a part of the course. Automatically day one onwards, we are going to get this kind of information there.
what's the company asked now,
Mm. Yeah, that's why.
you are not to just
Yeah, that we have to check it with the consultancy people, that we have to check. They'll provide that entire environment what you require there in the for in to keep something in our resume there. They will provide the information what you required and everything. Maybe it's in the form of projects or maybe in the form of like what there what I'm telling to you apart from these documents, maybe some for example bank statements or something else. No, everything they will take care. They will provide that information to you. Just we can blindly check with some consultancies there, number of consultancies. But from my side, specifying a particular consultancy in the sense that is not in our hand actually. Automatically when you are attending the courses, no, maximum 60 to 70% of students are looking for experience, might be consultancies only. Automatically you are going to get information there automatically. Don't think much about it. For
सर अगर हम लोग ड्रॉप से हम लोग का मतलब गैप हो गया इंजीनियरिंग में तो दुर्गा सॉफ्ट इसके लिए हेल्प नहीं
no, then technology point of view, okay, we can give help, but documents and all these things might be, then we have to take care about it.
सर सो इंटरव्यू मतलब नहीं प्रोवाइड करोगे मतलब
No, we are not going to take any responsibility of your interview. Then you have to complete your interview.
सर आपने बोला कि 50 कंपनी के टेस्ट में
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Then I'm able to invite companies here. We will give open opportunity for every student at Durgasoft. We are going to give a common notice to every Durgasoft. This particularly this company is coming there. The freshers only, not for experience. But you have to keep experience. As a fresher, if you apply there, they will ask you directly why you are having this much of gap there. And then definitely we have to satisfy some with some answers.
सो आई कैन सर मैं कैन
Yeah, it's okay. Then we can apply as a fresher also. See, the point is fresher in the sense, don't think about the passwords when you complete it. Fresher in the sense, really you work with the company or not. If really work with the company, you are experienced. If you're not work with any company, even though you completed your BTech maybe 10 years back, no, but still you are fresher kind of thing only. So we can apply as a fresher, but they will ask questions to you. What questions there? How we are having this much of gap there, where we have to give satisfaction answer. Answer we have to provide in a satisfaction manner. Then only they're able to take it in a account.
knowledge is good in Java. Then sir my gap year is matter if I satisfied with my knowledge.
Definitely, there is a chance of selecting in the company there. Definitely, there is a chance for it. But if you satisfy that interview, as long as you are speaking in technology, as long as you are giving information, definitely we are able to get it. We are able to get the opportunities. Okay. Yes, sir. I think something you're asking. Hmm. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Sir.
Provide in the end of the course some project or company depend.
See, there is a part of the course. Automatically, we are able to get that kind of environment, right? Day one onwards, we are planning in that way.
We can develop the project by
In our own way, we can develop it. But individual models, I'm going to take along with the concepts.
because the consultancy provide all the
Documents.
but now the company if asked in interview, what is your last project have you worked?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling there. The company is giving some last company information to, part of it they have to specify it. Understand it? No. So see, they are giving some company details. No. In that company, what project you have done it, they have to specify that information.
Sir, look, ये real time projects में काम करेंगे.
Where? Here is a part of the course we are going to prepare modules wise, not exactly a single project. See, for example,
After completing our course, अपन तो project में काम करेंगे.
if we are able to prepare in our own way that entire project. Understand my point? No? So there is no separate course for.
Example की तो आपको एक project बनाओ.
Sure, definitely. That example, so many examples we are able to get right from part of the course. In not in core Java, in advanced Java onwards, we are able to get some kind of how to insert data into the database through front end development, how to retrieve the data, how to update. This kind of implementation we are going to see continuously.
After completing course, if I want to doing some project or making some project, so आपसे help मिलेगी नहीं.
Definitely, we will check the. See, at the end of the course, our confidence should be like what there. In our own way, we can prepare the project. In our own way, we can set out the issues if we are getting any issues. In that way, we are planning. Right from day one onwards, we are planning. For example, my intention is what there, not directly showing a application. My intention is I will type the program in front of you. I will develop the program. I will compile in front of you. Any error is coming there. I will ask you why this error is coming. What is the solution for this error? While executing program, if you are getting an exception, why this exception is coming? What is the solution for it? So this type of environment is going. At the end of the day, you are going to have very good grip on all errors and all exceptions. And what is the solution for the each and every exception? So this kind of knowledge you are able to get. That is a standardization. So with this knowledge, we can set at any type of problems in our project.
If we give that the project, then the skill is the.
Hmm.
So if we give that project to the students, then the skill is done work.
Yeah. Okay. That may be one of the corner. It's not like that. But the point is what that then each and every module we are going to explain clearly inside the classes. And at the end of the day, if you integrate all these modules, that will be project.
कोर्स कंप्लीट हो गया. अब मेरे को मन किया कि मैं कोई प्रोजेक्ट बनाऊं खुद से. सो सर मैं चालू किया. अगर सर मेरे पास कहीं तो डाउट आएगा लेकिन मेरा कोर्स कंप्लीट हो चुका है. सो उसके बाद आपसे हेल्प मिलेगी.
See the point what I am telling there in general, then if it is in our area, then we are able to explain that. Understand my point now? But if it is directly a company project where might be some 30 members or 40 members.
After I place,
Yeah, definitely, definitely. As long as this course is going to be happening.
सर फाइंड मतलब वेट नहीं कर पाऊंगा तब उससे पहले तक मैं आपसे कांटेक्ट रख सकता हूँ.
That's why then here always I'm able to available here. But depending on my time, we have to check for it, right?
मतलब मैं मैनेज कर लूंगा.
Yeah, so fine. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Chappo. Thank you.
हमारा 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock C and C++.
11 to? Okay. But these timings are very much fixed. Why? Because already decided for it in a long time back. Okay, then
Only Oracle and UI and PyCore and add-on.
the only basic package. Okay. Yeah, then Oracle and UI part at any time we can learn.
11 AM तक ठीक है, मतलब 11 AM तक हम इधर कर सकते हैं.
11 a.m. you are able to come here. 10 o'clock not possible.
ना, say 8:30 to 11 AM तक.
Acha, it's possible for you. After 11 o'clock it is not possible. But might be then 1 or 2 topics are going to be missed out. Why? Because 10 to 11:30 is a fixed time for our course. One thing. 11:31, even if you take option there, I can give you some kind of videos for that. If what is the content is going on here. But 10 to 11:30 is mandatory. Why? Because oops onwards I'm going to take the class. That is an important topic. Where? Here, no? Maybe batches are available, but one batch is almost at a ending point. Later it will come. Have you joined with any other institute there for C and C++? C++ is not required. C is sufficient. Why we are learning C++ is unnecessary time. In place of it, we are learning Java, right? Okay, it is a extra confusion, not more than that. Nowadays, even morning only. Evening time, maybe some other trainer class are available at evening. Just please inquire at it at our office. Or maybe some other trainer is taking that class. Just check in notice board also. But my classes at present, these are fixed. Maybe in the future, maybe chances are available at maybe 7 o'clock, 7 to 8:30 class, no, but not decided as of now.
Your time is 8:30 to 1 p.m.
8:30 to 1, fix it. But few days of time only, I'm going to take 8:30 to 10 o'clock. After that, 10 to 1 is fixed. Correspondingly, adjust for it if any chances are available. Hmm? Thank you. Yeah, Sai Kumar Reddy. Then data structures, yeah, we can learn at any time. That will be good thing. Yeah, always it is recommended content. But at present, better to complete the total Java. If you complete the total Java, then what I'm telling there, we are able to finish that entire Java in a single slot. After that, just before going to join with the complete, then you can plan for data structures. There we will get some kind of touch of core Java also there. Okay. Yeah, Sai Kumar Reddy. Here I'm not going to talk about data structures. No, here I'm going to talk about collection framework. The data structures implementation is available as per the Java style collection framework. I'm going to talk. Okay. Sir, core Java 10 to 11:30 or any other time? No, no other time. Just max. That is a fixed time here. Yeah, Satish. That is a fixed time. 10 to 11:30 is the main content. After a few days of time. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Yeah, we are providing recordings, guys. Every class recordings are providing to you. So Vandana, right? Then I given already 7 to 8 months of time it will take for full stack Java. 7 to 8 months of time it will take what there full stack Java. Please check it. Okay. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, guys. Then this is the link to get this notes details. No, just we can use this link. Use this link. Hmm? లేదు కదా చెప్పాను కదా మెసేజ్ పెట్టాం ఓకే yeah in this link you are able to get notes. Please take this link and use it, then we are able to get notes. Ashwini. Yeah, guys, thanks a lot. Anything else, guys? Shall we meet on tomorrow? Tomorrow at 8:30 only. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Where we are going to get recordings? No, Ashwini, just one time talk with our admin people. Say for example, yeah, this number. Just we can contact with this number. WhatsApp to this number. There we are able to get the recordings and all. Just one time talk with our admin people. They will provide to you. Yeah. Sahaj, right, exactly. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Asif Syed, just one time talk with our admin people, then they'll give more clarity on it. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Okay, fine. Guys, we'll meet on tomorrow. Then tomorrow I'll give more content. Then if you require any information there, I will solve your questions. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. I'm 2023 passed out and my role is automation testing. It's okay. Good. DevOps course. Yes, Sai. Junuru, that's happily we can take it. No problem. See, Java with DevOps is always recommended. Java with DevOps is always recommended. Java with DevOps is always recommended. Please try to check it. Okay. Yeah, definitely it's manageable. Mohanty. So nowadays everybody is keeping 3 to 4 years of experience gap. No issues. Then we can manage it. The full stack Java. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. Sai Junuru. Full stack Java. Okay. Yes, Fatima, please. I think you are not available. Shivam. Yeah, guys, then anything else? Shall we meet on tomorrow? Yeah, definitely. Then Angular or React.js are going on in this course. Definitely, you're able to get it. Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll talk about it. Tomorrow, I will explain the total content, what I'm going to explain there, core Java content. I'm going to start on tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks a lot.